Hello and welcome to Free Spirit. Today we come to you from Rhodes Memorial, situated in the northern section of Cape Town's Table Mountain National Park. The Cape Peninsula's chacma baboons have long been the source of conflict and controversy between animal rights campaigners and continued urbanization. In our first story this week, we meet Jenny Trethowan, who's dedicated her life to protecting the last of these indigenous animals through a conservation organization called Baboon Matters, which aims to help people understand the gentler sides of these animals.
It's not a coincidence that baboons managed to survive when most other mammals have been exterminated from the peninsula. I mean, they're the last large mammals that we see. And I believe that we see them because they're our opportunity to learn. You don't have to like them. You don't have to love them as I do. You just have to learn that they're here and they've got a right to be here. They've got a place here. They've got every right to be here as much as we do. Chacmas have been on the southern peninsula for time immemorial, but because of the rapid urbanization over the past certainly 50 years, they've been coming into conflict with man more and more. And because they've always been regarded as a problem species, you were allowed to shoot them whenever you wanted to. It was only, I think, in 1999 that legislation went through to have them protected from hunting. But even though the protection has gone through, the numbers have continued to decline at an alarming rate. So we're down now to the last 250 chacmas on the peninsula. In 1990, a troop of 18 baboons was eliminated in Komaki. There was a very, very emotional public debate, and the outcome of that debate was that it was decided we needed to have an environmental group to make people more aware of the baboon situation and how to manage your properties. So together with Wally Peterson, I started Komaki Environmental Awareness Group. Wally Peterson suggested that they looked at going back to old traditional methods of actually having chases to keep the baboons away from the villages. We didn't want to call the men chasers because it had very negative connotations, and we didn't want people to chase the baboons any more than they already are being chased. So it was decided to call them the monitors, the baboon monitors, and their task is to try and keep the baboons out of villages for as much of the day as possible. The men are fantastic. They know the baboons very, very well, and they're very successful in what they do. Despite incredible odds, these guys really do achieve a good success rate.